Hello, my name is Alan Pecor, and in this lesson, we will review the CP3 software for the C-Astral Bramor PPX. Referring to your desktop or wherever you have the CP3 installed, double-click the icon to open the program. Turn the volume on and you will hear the system talk to you.
C3P started. Safe mode. GNSS locked.
Before you reach the interface, a registration dialog will pop up. For this lesson, I am going to exit out of it. If this is your first time using CP3, the default location will likely be at a field in Slovenia. Regardless of the location, you should be able to see the aircraft, which is right here, the takeoff position, the rally location, and the landing location. If you zoom in closer to the landing location, you actually notice that there's a P, and that stands for parachute point. If I click on it, you'll see that this is actually where the parachute is as well. Now we are going to look at the gauges that surround the perimeter of the screen. Starting on the top left corner is the help section. After clicking on it, you will see detailed instructions about C-Astral's fleet and all the documentation that C-Astral provides. Let's close this window and go back. Next is a map source icon that you see on the left. This is a quick way to change between two maps that you set. When I click on this, you will see a different map. To enhance your awareness of your mission plan, you may want to switch to a different map other than the two that you're provided. To do this, you go to the right corner of your screen and click on the settings icon. Within the settings icon, click on Maps. On the Maps tab, you could see your two map sources. If you go to the drop-down menu and you click on it, you will see that there are many more map sources that you could choose from. For now, I'm going to exit out of this and talk about the rest of the controls and gauges. Below the map source icon is the attitude indicator, which shows how level the aircraft is in respect to the Earth's horizon. Moving to the right, this displays the voltage of the battery inside the Bramor. In this case, it fluctuates between 16.3 volts or 16.4. Next, we have the decibels. The decibels relay between the communications box, the GTAC ground control station tablet, and the UAV. And here we currently have 9 global position satellites. These can include but are not limited to the GPS, GLONASS, or Galileo. In addition, here is our altitude above ground level. Here is our airspeed, our climb, our throttle, and then the wind coming against us and the wind direction. And as you notice, all of these are in metric system units. Below these gauges are different types of indicators, and the first is just a general indicator displaying the current status of the aircraft. And to the right is a caution depicted in yellow, and then a warning that is flashing yellow to red. Now I'm going to go back to the settings tab and show you a few more items that are very important. First is just a general UAV configuration. So as you can see, it kind of shows the UAV, it shows the mode, and the autopilot, and the airframe. But we want to go into fail-safes. On the fail-safes window, make sure you understand how these settings work, since you will need to check these before every flight of the Bramor PPX system. I'm now going to click OK and go to a different tab. Looking at the Units tab, there is the option to configure various phases of the Bramor's operation. In our case, we like to keep consistent units and we like to set them to metric. This helps us a lot with our data collection. And speaking of data collection, I'm then going to show you some other important tools after I press OK. Below the settings tool is an area that has a whole bunch of metadata. And if you've been watching my mouse move around, you could see that the latitude, the longitude, in addition, in some cases, the elevation will change. I'm then going to go click this plus tab. And after doing so, you could see more important data to note as well. Moving below, all these dark green boxes help you calibrate the flight path. If you have Google Earth downloaded, you could click on this and you could go to 3D view, and you could actually see your flight path in 3D. Once again, notice that there is the parachute point and that there is a landing area shown on the right. Although I do not intend to go over mission planning right now, I'm going to draw some area points and to give you an idea about some other important terms that you should know about. After changing the map view to satellite, I created a flight path which shows the area in the blue will be where the Bramor will take pictures and capture data, and then the orange lines represent the Bramor's flight path, and the starting waypoint is labeled with a number 1, and the ending waypoint is labeled with a number 20. Continuing on, the rest of the boxes in this menu are pretty self-explanatory. So you have some of the camera settings here. If you click on this, you could actually be able to edit more of the photos and check on them. There's an auto camera switch. The zoom in and zoom out function just help you move around and make the map easier to see. Moving to the bottom center, this is where you could view some of your files and upload other flight paths. Moving to the right, you could save your mission. And then this tab right here actually shows the data for all the waypoints that are within this little flight area. If you double click on one of the waypoints, you'll actually be able to edit some of its features as well. Over on the bottom left corner are some of the items that must be addressed before takeoff, which are the sensor initializing, the waypoint upload, and the parachute prop. In this final section, these are some of the UAV's modes. So you have manual mode, you have safe mode, and you have takeoff mode. By viewing this lesson, you should now be able to navigate through the CP3 software. For additional training content, check out my online portfolio or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.